Okay, we're live at the NWR warehouse, the headquarters of NWR Construction, with Ron Downey, the owner of NWR Construction, and mainstream media music reporter Sam Beagle. And we are here with Sam as the music reporter because Ron Downey is the guitarist for the country punk band Spare Tire. Just finished with the rehearsal tonight. And Ron, tell us a little bit about Spare Tire.
Well, we started about 9 years ago, and we've been maturing it through the years, and we just keep playing out in different spots, and we just are really having a good time. We practice every Thursday night over here at the warehouse, and just have a great time.
It was a fun night tonight, and Sam, you are quite the, we're editing, you are quite the music reporter, and you're having a good time. But you've seen a number of musicians and interviewed a number of musicians in your time, both with mainstream media and before. What was your reaction to Spare Tire tonight?
I thought they were good and punk country?
Country punk.
Country punk, okay.
Don't mix those, eh?
Oh, yeah, no, definitely.
More like surf.
Definitely an interesting genre to listen to. I liked it.
Good.
I thought it was really good.
And so let's switch. We may switch back and forth here a little bit, but during the day when you're not rocking out to country punk, you are the owner of NWR Construction, a high-end construction firm in Portland. Tell us about that business.
Well, we specialize mostly in interior cosmetic upgrades, and so new skins on new things, so kitchens, bathrooms, and anything you need to do on your interior to make it look beautiful.
And Sam, I know you have some questions, so go ahead with those.
Alrighty. How did you get started in the construction?
Well, actually, with the other guitarists in the band, with his father, we started when we were 15 years old, and we used to just fix up rental houses, and then his father would fix them up. We'd fix them up through the summer, and then he'd sell them in the wintertime, in the fall.
Wow.
And then I just kind of, after high school, started doing that for a while, and then went to college. And when I got out of college, I had a real job for a while, and then got laid off from that through a bad economy and started being a contractor. So I've been doing it for 26 years now.
Wow. And if you had your dream construction job, what would it be?
Well, I'd probably, actually, it's kind of evolved over the years. I used to specialize in craftsman style homes, but now it's more contemporary modern style, and so some new modern architecture would be great to play with that, and it's because of the simple straight lines and wood paneling, natural finishes is what I like most of. So it's that's what I like doing now. So, yeah.
And I've got a question here. In this NWR warehouse, this garage rehearsal area for the band, you have a number of pieces of art, a number of artifacts in here, and I'll film a little bit more and edit it in, but tell us about maybe one thing in here that means the most to you, or it has the most interesting story.
Well, I guess I got a couple of things. Like the art here is from a local artist, Scott Sonicson, and he's actually done most of the artwork in the...
That would be me, Todd,
yeah.
the bass player.
Yeah. And he's done most of his work here in the, for the Heathman Hotel, did all the main art in the Heathman Hotel.
Wow.
And then all the other little artifacts and stuff, a lot of stuff belonged to my grandfather and just things I've collected over the years. And so nothing really super special, but it's just kind of eclectic and fun to look at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, any contact information or what kind of information do you want to leave for people to reach you, both as part of Spare Tire or NWR Construction?
Well, if you need to check out NWR Construction, it's nwrconstructionllc.com, and look at my website.
That sounds great.
A good webpage or a couple of websites to look at.
Mm-hmm. And any other questions, Sam?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Well, we're going to keep this as part of one interview, so because I kind of want to edit this in and have your review be a part of the feature. So last night you were at the Arlene Schnitzer Concert Hall to hear Steve Winwood and the Wood Brothers, the opening band there. So tell us about that show.
Well, that was interesting. The Wood Brothers I'd never heard before. They were I don't know, their lead singer looked like the oldest Hanson brother, I thought, guitarist. And it was just, they were a three-piece, I don't know, power trio, if you will, drum and bass, guitar. They were really good. I thoroughly enjoyed their set. It all sounded a little tinny, but I have a feeling that was the room. And then Steve Winwood was the main act of the night, and the guy was great. He came out, he did an hour and something like an hour and a half total, and just tore it. Well, sort of tore it up. He played all the stuff he was supposed to. He did stuff from Traffic and Spencer Davis and Blind Faith, and then of course he did a couple of his, well, probably more than a couple, of his own solo songs. Mm-hmm. And as a reporter, I have been told that I can give the good and the bad sides. There was a bummer to it. The only thing I can think of that would have been a bad turn on that was it felt like almost like a dinner show. He didn't pump the crowd. Normally you go to a show and things get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and then the ending is just something freaking phenomenal. It didn't feel like that last night. His encore was Dear Mr. Fantasy, which is just, I think, a great Traffic tune. And he ended with Gimme Some Lovin', which I actually thought should have been at the end of the show before he walked off and came back and did the encore. I think that would have been a better way to end the show end of it, and then switch out. I think Higher Love was the last song he did before he went off stage to come back for the encore, and I think he should have switched the two, because there was not. It seemed like there wasn't anybody sitting down, nor was there a dry chair in the house, so to speak, after Gimme Some Lovin' was done.
Yeah.
So, all in all, if I were to give it an out of 10 rating, I'd say it was probably a 7.5 or 8 out of 10.
That sounds good, and we'd like to thank Stephanie Villegas of PCPA for helping us out with the tickets, along with Brandon Frankel of CAA. Two people really helped out. Mainstream Media, and you had good seats last night?
Oh, my goodness. I was A to N back from the stage, clear over on the side, which, no big deal there. And, the seats were fantastic. Didn't need binoculars, and that's to me, that's always a good thing.
All right.
So,
Sounds good. Thank you, Sam.
thank you.